Welcome into the video with me, the Midlife Simster. Thank you for joining me whilst I embrace my gaming incompetence. In the last episode, interesting one really, because in terms of gameplay, quite boring, quite straightforward. No incidents of note, didn't have any major dramas, didn't roll the truck, anything like that, which is really nice, really good. However, what I did do was fail to record any of the audio. So, as described in the in that episode, I had to go back and dub over 80% of it, and then fill in the blanks on the final part of the recording. What's then interesting is from and what I talk about in that episode is prior to that and realizing my mistake, I'd convinced myself, I was really pleased with the kind of the stuff, that the content in that. So when it hadn't recorded, let me just check I'm going the right way here, because I'm sure I have to go right somewhere. Yeah, I should have gone right there, shouldn't I? I think we can still cut across here though. See, I struggle to talk and pay attention. Yeah, so I was really gutted because I was really happy with what I'd spoken about in the episode, and then obviously transpires I hadn't actually recorded anything. So I was quite gutted and was like, I'm in an hour in, is creating these videos, for me, is it worth it? Etc, etc. And then lo and behold, I picked up a bunch of new subscribers, and you amazing people who joined the channel, and that's wicked. So really pleased. But then ironically, it's been a few days now since that episode. It's actually, I think, my least viewed episode. Not that I'm getting many views anyway, but it is interesting as to how it all works on YouTube. I think I find it fascinating as to why. A large part of it clearly comes down to the title and the kind of clickbait element of it, and I really want to stay away from that. I really do. But as I spoke about in the last episode, how else do you get people to come and check out the channel if you're not doing something along those lines? But I know clickbait is much more about, it doesn't really follow the true story. You see it with kind of media outlets and stuff. So nothing I post is ever really going to be along those lines, but it is going to have to be something. There is going to have to be a bit of give and take. So we'll come back to that. This episode, I'm going to take the Azov back over to the garage. Going to change the setup on it. Take the back off, sell this trailer. Try and knock off a couple more of the tasks. My preference would be to do a couple of the contracts, I think, today, if I can, and see how we get on with them. It's just a case then of, like, we've spoken about before, the whole thing of efficiently going around the map as best as you can. What's your approach? Which ones do you do? How do you go about doing them? Which is, it's the joy of the game, isn't it? In addition to that, then, the most effective way of setting your truck up. Do you have, a flatbed on the back? Do you just use the trailers? Do you use the saddle? Things like that. So a little bit of thinking when I get over there, probably. But that's the general plan for today. And I think once I've done that, what I might do is a little bit of off-camera work. I don't think I'm there yet on this, because this series I'd like to at least do the basics first, kind of once or twice on camera blatantly, and then move on to those the off-camera stuff. Side note, there was one there and I won't be able to edit that one out. The little one is in the room with me tonight, so I'm recording this quite late. Little one is very little, so is wide awake currently. Mum has gone to bed, absolutely understandable. Second little one is also in bed, and I'm in charge of that, so I may need to pause and go and deal with the elder of the two at some point as well. So just bear with me, especially around any sort of little noises, squeaks and squawks you may hear. I will try and edit most of them out, but some of them, this little one's going to do, I'm not going to be able to do that, so just bear with. I know it's not the most perfect audio content for a YouTube creator, and you'd never have someone as professional as Mr. Beast or whatnot doing this sort of thing, but hey, needs must. I spoke about it plenty. Family, job, life, you know, all these things happen, and you know, the one thing that you have to sacrifice is playing a PlayStation in order to record on YouTube at this point for me. So right, happy days. Back in the garage, so customize this up. Definitely gonna take the saddle, the saddle off. I'd like to keep the crane on and go and do the task up north with the drilling parts and pick all them up, but I think we're going to be better served at the moment doing a few other bits and bobs. So we'll get rid of the crane and we'll sell the crane back. Obviously no point selling the saddle because it's free. Oh, let me show you something. I've got obviously my original playthrough, which isn't part of this series, and I've got loads of tracks on the DLC. I've bought today the Azov Atom, just on a whim. I really want to try this. I cannot wait to have a go with it. And I generally was thinking about bringing it into this game, but that's not what this is all about. And the other one, I still haven't tried, is that one there. I don't even know how to pronounce that. The Zeeks, is it? I don't know, 612H. Yeah, really want to try that. But again, if this series isn't about buying DLC and just smashing away through, yes, I have taken advantage of the game undoubtedly with this truck, but that's not what this is going to be about. So let's get out of here, just make sure we're on morning. So the first one I think we're going to do is we'll go down to farming tools. Have I set this up already? Yeah, which is literally just dragging this curtain side trailer that we've got here down to the farm, which it's an easy win really, isn't it? So I'm quite annoyed at myself that I forgot about it in the first instance before, because that's it's such an easy one and I just overlooked it. So we'll get that one sorted, and then like I say, well, I'm going to have a little think and a play around with the map and see what's going to work. I don't think that's going to attach, is it? Oh no, it's cool. Again, we'll probably use some just speed cuts. I don't like a sort of jump cut. I prefer the speed cut. The other thing though is, as a new kind of YouTube creator, is the issue around where do you get the music from. I'm not overly like impressed with the options available to me on YouTube's ones, but that I know then isn't copyright. There isn't a copyright issue, which is great. I thought I'd found stuff that was like non-copyright, but then YouTube, I don't know, it's like I was maybe a bit worried about the warning that came up with it, because it kind of suggested that, like, you know, I've got to give them credit and stuff, but the way the site I was using to download them suggested that wasn't going to be the case. So yeah, don't really know what's going on there. Apologies, you might notice a little kind of edity jump there. Eldest child, as predicted, needed a bit of attention. Bless. It's really warm and close at the moment. It's not particularly like hot or anything in the UK, but it's just that sort of, it's turning into summer. Really really sort of like muggy and close at night. It's horrible. I think they were just they're struggling a little bit with that tonight. And there we go. Farming tools sorted out. I'm a little bit all over the place with my buttons today because a little dabble back into Farming Simulator for like half hour earlier, just to see, because again I'm toying with, you know, do I run a second game on the channel as well? So I was having a look at that, but the controls are like the complete opposites to this. So I was having the same issue on that as I am now, that I'm using the controls from Snowrunner on that, and then the controls from FS on this. So right, let's have a look here what we can do from this side. I think if we can, as we're on the farm, we may as well. That fuel carrier trailer's got to go somewhere. Is it there? No, that's that fuel carrier trailer. Well, maybe that one doesn't go anywhere then. These are all logs then. But this contract needs bricks, wooden planks and metal beams. This all got to come to the farm from quite far away, so that's a bit tricky for us. And the pipe dream then, we need to take that massive heavy fuel tanker and trailer back across, halfway across the map up to the factory. Yeah, tricky. Okay, give me a minute, let me have a think about this. Okay, so decision made. I'm gonna nip down, pick up that little spare fuel tanker that's around the corner from us. I'm gonna drag that back up to the garage and the trailer sell point, sell that, just get a couple of quid. And then I'm gonna head on over and I'm gonna basically go and pick up that missing oil tank, bring that back down to the petrol station, cut back through into the garage, and then pick up a trailer and head off to try and do one of the other contracts. I've got 2 or 3 in mind at the moment, so I'll decide officially by the time we get back. So I think what I'll do is I'll speed cut this first part now, just kind of setting up, and then obviously keep the recording going. And then once we pick up the I arrive at the stranded trailer at the top end of the map, I'll come back in and we'll have a bit more of a chat. So I'll speak to you soon. Like change of plan. You probably saw me then realizing that we've obviously got the metal beams here, so if I put the flatbed on this, I can take these metal beams over there and then drop them off, bring this back, dump it out of the way, and then whilst I go up top, pick up the trailer, I can basically pick up the bricks whilst I'm up there and bring that back. We'll bring them back with the fuel trailer. So that's the plan. So I'll get you back out now, and I'll speak to you again when we get up to the trailer. So here we are then on the approach to the trailer through the swamp. There it is in the distance up ahead. We'll fight our way through. Oh, why did I go like? Why did I do that then? Why didn't I just follow the road? We're there. Literally, my marker's taking me that way. What's wrong with me? It's so weird sometimes. I really don't get it. Maybe as well. Maybe there's a little bit of arrogance here towards the Azov, because pulling this thing, trailer, and the 2 piles of bricks on the back of this maybe is asking a little bit too much, but we'll see. I don't think it will be. We're not going anywhere particularly overly testing, he says. Alright, come on then. Line her up properly. And get out of here. Cool. So let's go back down the road and then we'll take our right and run over the top. Happy days. Now this might end up being the worst bit of land that we have to drive through, to be honest with you. I can't really remember what that route across the top is like for there. There we are. I said I was arrogant, didn't I? Just digging in now. Well, isn't that funny? Dear. Luckily, we've got a winch. Just need a little bit of traction. Come on. Off the back of the oil trailer here now. Come on. There we go. Oh, it says there we go. Not quite. There we go. Yeah, we're getting stuck here really. I didn't expect to struggle this much in this section. Clearly it's just the weight over the bricks and the trailer just having a massive effect on us. Anyway, seem to be through the worst of it, dare I say it. Back into auto and see if we can't get out here. It's a weird question of the day. I've done it again, haven't I? I've randomly gone my own little route instead of just following the road. Weird question of the day. Outdoor pizza ovens. Oh, look at this. Whether kind of man-made, so you kind of make your own clay oven, I suppose, and then you're obviously just burning logs in there, or one of the sort of kind of like, the barbecue brands. Lots of them do it, where it's running off the gas. Any is there anyone, if there is anyone watching at this point, and may have an outdoor pizza oven, tell me your thoughts on it. I really like one. We've got a nice barbie. Now, my concern is that you just never use a thing. You might use it 3 or 4 times a year. We haven't got like a cover out the back, so we're exposed to the elements when we're out there. I guess it would be different if you had that, if you had some sort of little like, you know, lean to a gazebo or whatever it's going to be, you might be more inclined, I suppose, then that, you know, 6, 7, 8 months of the year, even if the weather's not the best and it's even raining, you could still be out there cooking. I don't know. We the reason I ask is we had a little family get together today, and the person whose house it was has their own pizza oven, but it's a proper pizza oven where they've got the logs. Oops, not paying attention, telling stories. But they've got the logs inside, so it's not obviously not gas powered, and it was just wicked. It was really cool. Really enjoyed it, and it just makes me think, like, that's just must be nice, you know, for them, the family and stuff, just of an evening, and especially in these, like, sort of summer and autumn months where the weather's nice. Come on, baby, get up there. Yeah, it just must be nice for them, you know, to be able to go out the garden and just knock a little pizza base together in the morning or whatever, let it rise and improve, and then, you know, Bob's your uncle. Pizza time, nice and healthy, nice protein base, low sugar tomato, nice bit of light mozzarella, some sort of meat, bit of veg with the peppers or whatever. And yes, I would have ham and pineapple because I am a monster, and I do like a ham and pineapple, so sue me. Yeah, food for thought. Food for thought. Also, I talked about earlier, the whole subscriber issue again. It's fascinating. It really is, and it gets quite addictive then. Because you just, you know, you're looking and you're wondering, oh, how many views will this get? Is this going to be any good? And you go, well, okay, well, why did this video only get, you know, like 10, 20 views or whatever? This one's up in the 40s, 50s, you know. What I would say is thank you, genuinely thank you to all of you that commented on the last video, because that one, even though it's got the least amount of views, it's the one that's got the most amount of comments. So it's been nice just to have a couple of comments to respond to on there, and just to try and engage with people, obviously. Here we go, my favourite time of day of the game. That beautiful sunset. Alright, which one was it? Missing oil tank, wasn't it? Guess we're dropping off behind there, are we? Yeah. Rules are rules. Right, running over the petrol station's cones. Happy days. Okay, couple of quid. Now we're gonna go back over here, drop down back over to the garage towards the farm. Actually, if we're here, I need to readdress that because we're gonna go through the farm. Actually, not instantly back up to the garage, and let's change the time back to the morning so that the footage is better. What I am going to do on this episode as well, not that it makes any difference in terms of the gameplay, is again, being new to doing this sort of thing, what I hadn't realised was that I was basically saving these recordings in 1080p, not in 2K or 4K. Now, obviously, when you do the 4K, it's a much higher size of file, so, you know, it takes much longer and things. But I'm just thinking, well, I'm definitely going to give it a go tonight, because I can essentially render it. Is that the right word? I don't know. Save it, whatever it might be. I'm going to try and do it overnight, basically. So I'm just wondering if there'll be any sort of kind of noticeable difference in in the product come the time that I post this. What was I talking about before? Yeah, so anyway, yeah, massive thank you genuinely to anyone who commented on the last one. Just nice to have a bit of a chat really and say a few bits and bobs with you guys. So no, what's going on here now? Now we want no, it's what's going on west. Wet harvest. Bricks to the farm. Happy days. Cargo management. I want to drop off 2 bricks. All we got left now to do is the wooden planks, which we know are over in the lumber mill. There is no quick way of doing that really. No, okay. Stick with the original plan. Back up to the garage. Change this setup out on the Azov, and then I'll either take one of the big trailers, the 5-piece trailers like we did before, and look to do a sort of multi drop off again, or we'll go and take that massive fuel tanker across the map, because if anything is going to cause me a drama, it'll be that. I'll have a little think whilst we're heading back up here now. The other thing in this episode I've got to be wary of is timings, because what does become quite difficult when you're doing the speed cuts is obviously I'm keeping an eye on the clock for how long I've been recording outright. So, you know, a couple of minutes beforehand, just setting things up and doing my tests to make sure my microphone is working. Interestingly enough, it wasn't. So something is going on in terms of when the computer is going into either power down or standby mode, that the mic is disconnecting. So yeah, always got to make sure I'm doing those checks. Oh dear. But yeah, it's difficult with the timings, because it's hard to kind of gauge it. So, you know, obviously, like I say, in this one, a little bit of prep at the start, dealing with the children halfway through for about 5 minutes or so. Speed cut as well. It's just really difficult because the clock will be saying, you know, 50 minutes, hour, whatever. But it obviously won't be. So yeah, tricky that one. I can't work out I forgot to sell that. Can't work out a way to kind of work it out in my mind. I'm just gonna get rid of it because I don't like seeing the next one. It throws my mind, it's my OCD. So if I leave that, okay, I'm gonna again, I'm gonna have a little think. I'll speak to you shortly. Okay, so plan is, because there's a little bit about, you know, trying new things and on the off chance that this is your first time playing the game or whatever, gonna try something new that I wouldn't normally do, and we're gonna go back to doing that stacking up on top of the trailer. So opportunity to try a different trailer. Good. That's step deck. That's quite a nice one, because we tried the, what did we have last time? It was the, that, no, it wasn't the monstrous one, was it? What was it? Was it the step deck we had? I thought we had, nah, that's the one we had, one that the wide. Those two then. 3 axle. I should just I wonder if they handle any different. I suppose that one's a bit less tippy with the 3. I want to try the step deck. So let's go. Gonna head down to the farm and pick up the supplies from there, head across, pick up 4 loads of wood. Then the idea being then that we bring back 2 of those back to the farm to complete that wet harvest. So we're gonna knock off the 2 tasks here in the winter. And then that should be the end of the episode, hopefully. So we'll yeah, we're looking for timing, how much of this I'm gonna have to end up editing out and stuff, so yeah, this it just shows you done it. This game is all about just logistics. It's all about thinking of the best way to make the most effective route, collections, etc, etc. And you know, when you look online, some of the things on there are hilarious, like, you know, where people are getting like 10, 15, I don't know, 20 items on top of trailers. Yeah, okay, the game will do it, and if you want to do that, that's great, happy days. That just isn't for me. This is as far as I'm willing to go in terms of the kind of pushing the boundaries of the cheating. I'm intrigued to see if I can secure anything on the on that top deck for there. So what I might do is now while I collect the while I collect this, let's knock the engine off a sec. I do 2 sets of consumables. With such an uneven angle here, I'm gonna just get into a bit of a better location, because this is tragically bad. I know just before the hill at the end of the farm here, there's a much better bit of road. This should be flat enough for us, so that I can just try, and I'm gonna put those yeah, not paying attention. I'm gonna put those consumables on that top deck, and but why waste time? You know you're gonna have to go and get wood. No, I'll do it with the wood. We won't stop. We'll box on. So again, just in the interest of being safe on the time side of things, I'll leave you there, and we'll head over to collect the wooden plank. So I'll see you when we arrive there. So here we are. It's not the lumber mill I needed to bring you back in on. It was this point. So the plan is basically with my cheating crane, I'm gonna also drag this using the winch back across, because we're basically going to the same location. So I'm not sure it's gonna work, to be perfectly honest, especially on the bridge that's coming up. It's really not designed for that, but we're gonna give it a go, because why not? And it's fun, and it's educational for anyone who hasn't tried it before. So come on, Azov, do me proud. He says as it's about to fly its way up the embankment. Just trying to get a little bit of reverse, a little bit of damage to the trailers there, but they're not our trailers, so who cares? Come on, keep it wide on the right. Right, jump back in here a moment. Okay. where that winch is as close in as it can be. And then straighten everything out. Let's get that left hand side a bit. Come on. Come on, don't go too rogue. Don't go too rogue. Beauty. Right, the question is, yeah, we're gonna have to go up that way, aren't we? So, gonna have to come with us. This corner could be very tricky. Come on. Very hoarse tonight. My throat's. Oh dear, dear. Yeah, my throat isn't the best at the moment. Where's the road? Yeah. Gosh. This and that. Straight over the little ford by here. No problems for us, as long as the oil, fuel, whatever it is, tank wasn't tipped. Come on, baby, keep coming. I couldn't really remember where, from the last time we did this, where the best way to come in was. I've got a horrible feeling we've got this horribly wrong now, haven't I? I've come a really disgusting way. We're never going to make this corner. Ah, no. Right, think about this. Oh, that's amateur. I was concentrating, I just overthought it. This stuff's horrible as well. Come on, as I've get through. Right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go. There's not even an easy way through there, is there? We'll go around the back, and basically I'm going to pull those trailers out, reconnect them, and then come in this way. So this is almost going to certainly have to be a speed cut, because we are definitely going to run out of time. Okay, we're off again. Blimey, Charlie. So, now what's almost certainly worth doing is, when we get around here, popping the trailer off. I think, yeah. Time trials, I'm almost certainly not going to do any of them. I don't find any enjoyment in doing time trials in games like this. Yeah, it's just not for me. They're really, really not for me. And it's not because, you know, I wouldn't be any good at them. I wouldn't be any good at them, potentially, but... I don't know, they just don't sit right with me, these games. I guess it's that whole like realism element. He says pulling a massive fuel tanker by just a cord. Who knows how far. Cool. This is gonna get real ugly real fast. Come on then, let's go. I think we're good. I think we're just about good. This might just work. Come on, Azov. You wonderful, wonderful beast. Let's see. There we go. Quick thumbnail sorted. So what's the clock saying? 1:16ish? Yeah. It's gonna be tight. And again, you know, in terms of content, how long should should these be? Obviously very keen to keep them under an hour, but should I be shooting even more? Should I be looking at 45 minutes, 30 minutes? Don't know. Right, I'm not going to try and get over cocky here. So we will... leave the tanker there for the moment. Drop off our consumables and wooden planks. Hopefully didn't set the fire hydrant off then. Pins. Dear me, sorry. Lo and behold, the brakes will cause us an issue. They've taken my turning circle away from me. Right, so now if I kill the engine, activate the crane, Youngest one's just woken up in the room here. Probably getting close to a feed. Try if I can get it out. Whoops, wrong button. Sorry. Try and drop it in between. This isn't gonna work, is it? But that might mega cheaty. Happy with that. I need to restore that crane. I think my best bet here. I just have to wipe that sign out. There's no two ways about it. And then I'm gonna go and get this thing out of the way because it's massive. Dump that by here. And then you back to the trailer, drag that in, complete that task, come back, grab the wood, take the wood back to the farm. Happy days. Don't hit the fire hydrant. Oops. Emotional tight turn horn. As the sun is setting on another day. I desperately need something for my throat. Where's my water? Over there. I'll grab a glug of that in a moment. Question is, do we need bricks anywhere else for anything? I don't think we do. If I just drive it in. Yeah. Okay. Right then. Back over here, grab the 2 wooden pallets on this trailer, drag these back to the farm, and we will be good. Definitely gonna need to speed cut this as well because we're running at 122 at the moment. So let's attach that. Quickest way back to the farm should be assuming the way we came, isn't it? It might just be on the main road, you know. Probably the easiest, especially with this massive thing. 250 litres of fuel, and we're going back up to the farm and the garage, so in this truck no need to fuel up, change the time, just because we're losing picture quality drastically. Okay, I'll see you when we pull back into the farm. Okay, so here we are arriving back at the farm then. We've got our 2 wooden planks. So we're going to drive this in and drop these off. Then it's going to be a case of trying to decide where we're going to go next. If you have enjoyed this episode, please do give me a like and a follow in the comments. Let me know what I could do better, so I can become a better gamer, and what you would have done differently yourselves. If you'd like to share this video, then by all means, please be my guest. And until next time, be happy, stay safe, and we will speak again soon. All the best.